Hello everyone, Gabiman here with another trading tutorial. So in this video we are going to look at AvaTrade and how to use it on your desktop. And without wasting any time, let's get started right away. If you're not familiar with trading, check out my website garyimran.com. It's a full blog post which will teach you everything that you need to know to get started. So in the last video we talked about a little bit of this and a little bit of that about trading, like trading pairs, like the brokers, technical analysis, fundamental analysis. We also looked at trading view. So to get started with another broker right here, AvaTrade, they can also allow you to connect MetaTrader 5 to get started trading right away. And also in one of the other tutorials about the best brokers, the best 10 brokers, we looked at this in brief, but we can also take a quick look right now before we get started logging in and taking you to the desktop. So world-class trading experience, and these are the assets: bonds, options, ETFs, stocks, cryptocurrencies, commodities, indices, and Forex. Tight spreads and good leverage. We talked about leverage, which allows you to trade with a huge account or with a huge amount, even though your balance on the account is little. So you can have $10, but you can be able to place trades of up to $100 or more. Low commission, that means more money for you, and instant execution. The mobile app and the desktop version for both your mobile, for both the Google Play Store and for your iPhone. We have the web trader. Web means you're going to use it from the browser. Copy trading, and then you have the MetaTrader 5 connection, which we are going to look at in this video. So that's the quick screenshots for all those: the web trader, the MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, and duplicate trade and other options. Some authority around the country where AvaTrader operates. They also have offices in South Africa. And then we have some of the huge awards over time. Very many of those, they have a full page for those. I think around somewhere the menu, they have a full page with all those awards. And then we have the Trading Academy education section and the live webinars for those who want to learn a little bit more about how to do trading and AvaTrade. On platform, the Ava Partner platform, where you can track your affiliate links and so much more. Just click on become a partner, especially the visa coming very soon. So we have looked at all this stuff up there, and now let's just get started by logging in or registering. If you don't have an account yet, just click on register. All this stuff we have looked at, the products down here, the academy, trading platforms, still the assets, trading info, something that helps you do the analytics, fundamental analysis and the technical analysis tools. And notice they also have the Islamic account with no interest on it, the education platform with the webinars and so much more, the blog and the ebooks, then partnering with AvaTrade and referrals, just referrals, and also about the regulation. Remember, we talked about some of the things that you need to check before you get started with a broker. Some of that is the regulation. It has to be a regulated broker. And the careers page. Anyways, so click on register to get started. Notice they also have the freedom. So in most cases, I like to use Google to sign up, and then you can get started very quickly by setting a password or something. I guess if you use Google, you don't have to set a password, but if you are just getting started, type in your email right here and type in your password, your country, and create the account, and you get started with verification. So in my case, I'm just going to log into. Okay, so in my case, I just log into my account already created. But for you, you'll have to first go to upload documents section and upload the proper documents that are required for you to get verified before you start trading. Some of that is the identification document, your ID or passport, and the utility bill, which will be like your bank statement or something like bills. When you compile the bills for your rent or for water bill, something like that would work. So once you get verified, you can be able to start trading, and you also need to go to the personal details section to add some of your details. Next is once you are verified, you have uploaded the documents, you can be able to fund your account. But before you fund your account, you go to account right here. From account, you won't have anything here since your account is new. So instead, you'll just create an account. You can either use a demo account or a real account. I prefer the real account, and I use a MetaTrader 5 or the options. You can leave this to USD. So I will choose options and click submit. So you're creating an account to help us get started with the trading. Alright, finish signing up, claim your trading bonus. Whatever the trading agreements are read and understood, we actually read. I click finish. Give that a minute to load, and there we go. So our account is ready. Congratulations, account application been approved. Now we got the deposit. Click on deposit. So you are going to get the details, and then you are going to use the password that we just set while you are signing up. So we come back to funding the account. If we go back to my account, we now have two accounts. The first one, which I created a few days ago, and then have the next one, which we just created right now. Have our options. And you notice it also has more options for web trading, for Google Play Store, and this one seems like it's only for web trading, and the MetaTrader 5. So since we want to look at MetaTrader 5, we would use this option here for MetaTrader 5, but I already showed you how to create. Like, you just choose MetaTrader 5, that option will come. So if you don't want to use a real account, you just use the demo account right here. Same process, you just choose MetaTrader 5 and you choose the USD and click submit to create the account. So we have a demo account for the MetaTrader 5, and all we need to do now is download the MetaTrader 5 platform on desktop to start trading. And by the way, you can also download the AvaTrade app on your mobile phone. Now the difference is the AvaTrade app is what you're going to be using to do the deposit and maybe the withdrawals, and you also find the information to use to log into the MetaTrader 5. So you have two apps, but you mostly need one, the MetaTrader 5, where you're going to be placing your trades. So you have downloaded the AvaTrade MT5. Just click on it to execute or to run it on your desktop. Find it from your browser where it has installed. Next is simply click on next. Okay, so this is AvaTrade MT5 terminal where you are going to be trading. By the way, in the last video I showed you how to install the MT5 for XNES MT5, and I showed you how to get started trading with it. So this is almost the same process. So just click on next to install the MT5 for AvaTrade or the AvaTrade MT5 terminal. Okay, so depending on your speed of the computer and speed of the machine, it might take a minute. Alright, there we go. Congratulations. Click finish. It redirects you to the MT5, the community where I find articles about trading and so much more, like the trading bots and all that good stuff. Alright, so we are here, and if you watch that video of XNES MetaTrader 5, you already know the next thing to do is select the correct company that you're going to trade with. It's already selected. Since we used the link directly from the MetaTrader account. So just click on next, and then instead of saying open a demo account or open a real account, just click right here, connect with an existing trade account. Okay, so the next thing is we go back to our browser. We need to log in again. Okay, back in. Then there we go. We have now 3 accounts. These are real accounts, and then the demo account that we want to connect right now. So to connect the demo account, you just copy the login right here, just like I showed you in the XNES tutorial. Just paste the login and then paste the password that you used, and you also check the server. So the server is our demo 1 MT5, and when I check, I see that it's the one. So next, just click on finish, and that account is incoming mail right here. So you might want to do a little bit of cleanup, maybe close some of these boxes. What I want mostly is the BTC USDT. The rest I'll just close. You can even move them around like windows. And then I click on maximize to have this one shown up, and then you can right click to do some little customization. Right click and go to properties, and choose to show the grid. Remove those lines, those boxes. I click OK. It's gone. Now to use your mouse, if you have the scroll button, you just scroll in order to be able to zoom in, and you can also use this button up here to zoom in, and then you can click and drag. Click your mouse and drag to move this around, zoom out a little bit. Now down here you notice this is the time frame. For example, you see this candle right here, it's just created on this line. It helps with the grid, but I don't want to show the grid. Let me just show it for demonstration purposes. So if you follow this line right here, you find the time. It also depends on what you are looking at, the time interval. So the time interval right now is, there's minutes, there's 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Whatever we click, you see that we are kind of zoomed in, and that's because whatever this candle is now 1 minute, 1 minute candle, 5 minute candles, 15 minutes. Probably already know all this stuff if you watched the previous tutorial. So this candle is 1 minute, and the green one opens from here down here and closes up here. So these other lines, the wicks, they are because this candle didn't it moved up here, but it didn't close. It's closed here. So that means the buyers and sellers were kind of fighting. It's like how compared to the red one. The red one opens up here and closes down here. So you notice this one closed up, this one opened here, and it moved up a little bit, but it came back down up to this side, but it hasn't closed. It's trying to close, still moving, and now it's closed. So you have seen that in real time. Very good. So those are the candles. The green is what we call the bullish, and the red ones are the ones they call the bearish. The red ones, and mostly buy when it's down here, so that you can get profit up there. And when you want to sell, you sell from up here so that you can get some profit when it's down, using the technical fundamental analysis and all those tricks. So all these tools here, we looked at those in the previous tutorial. Placing orders, you just click right here. This section, trading pairs and currencies that you are looking at. For example, bring the mouse here, and we'll get in some space. Maybe you can remove some of these. Can select one, use shift, and doesn't work shift. I'll just try to hide some of them. I don't know how many they are. Okay, I think there are very many. I'll just say hide all, and you have this one, which is right here. You can right click and say new order if you want to start trading, or you can use this button, new order. Just right click and say new order, and now I see that it's going down. I just say sell. Using the market execution, that one executes right away, doesn't wait, compared to Now you see when we place the order, you notice that small direction. If we did a buy, it would be in opposite direction. Now we just sold, but now it's going up. That means we are making a loss, but it hasn't yet closed, so we just wait for it to see what goes, to see how it goes. So if you want to see the action, the trading action, you come to this side here, history. So you see now the deposit was 10,000 from the demo account, and I showed you how to deposit. I don't know if I think I haven't showed you how to deposit. So now I think we did make a very huge loss, but you can see that action right here in the trade, and right now it's moving. It's moving. You can see how much you make and how much you lose. So we are in minus 0.3. So the best thing to do would be right click, not right click, just use this button right here, close, and you accept the condition. So closing that, you have moved out of the trade with a loss. Okay, so you notice that it's no longer 10,000. We have a balance of less than 10,000, which we started with. So in the history here is where you'll see the profit or the loss. Okay, now we have a minus 0.3. So what can we do now? Maybe we can try again the new order, and instead you just place it. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to deposit if you are using the real account. So if you're using the real account, usually they have this button on the right hand side, the deposit button. But if you don't see that, just come to the deposit tab and click on fund your account. So here you'll be asked which account to fund, whether it's the options, depending on how you have named them. I will just choose to fund the MT5 or the options. And so there we go with payment options, the credit and debit, the Google Pay, the Skrill, Neteller, and that's total. Let's go back to the MT5 and see. It seems like the MT5 has more options. Well, same options here, but we also have the offline wire transfer for JP Morgan Bank, NatWest, and Standard Chartered Bank. The account details right there. So for me, I would usually prefer the credit and debit card to fund my account. Yeah, but I'm guessing you guys are not yet ready, especially if you're just getting started with trading. So internal transfers means you're going to move money from one account to another within your own account. So for example, you say you're going to move the money. If you had put it on other options, if you had put it on a different account and you want to move it to another account, this option is right here, the internal transfer. Put the amount and you get started with the transfer, but nothing on all those accounts. Next is withdrawing your funds. Once you have made some profit trading, I've showed you how to place your trades. You just choose from which account you have profit and then how much. So we have insufficient on all accounts. That won't work. That's the withdraw option. Remember we looked at this one, uploading documents, the first step where you need to go to verify your account before you get started with trading. Then we also have the trading calculator. So this one gives you what we call position sizing. To calculate your position, first of all, you select the instrument, the currency, the amount of leverage on your account. We talked about all this stuff and whether you want to place a buy or a sell, and how much you want to place, and open price, close price, the stop loss, take profit. Everything is going to be calculated for you, and then you will know the spread, the margin, take profit. Where you should probably put your take profit. This is a tool at your disposal besides all these other tools, the economic calendar, which we looked at right here, and I think under trading, before you see them, the economic calendar, the trading calculator, the analysis tools. Alright, so that's the trading calculator, and then referring a friend. But remember, they also have the AvaTrade partner. It's like the affiliate program. This one is just like a referral program. But still, you can also earn some money by referring friends. Anyways, I think that's it for today's video. That's it for AvaTrade for now. But in the future, we'll be depositing and we'll be using the real account. So before we close this video, let's close it by looking at whether we have made profit or loss. Then unfortunately we did make a loss, and here is the reason why. Let's first zoom out and I show you. You see, the thing is we didn't see some of these candles, and some of these candles they tell you something different. So if you go in 1 hour, just depending on what you are trading, whether you are trading like 15 minutes or 1 hour. But if you are trading like 1 minute, you probably want to look at 5 up to 1 hour. So we should have looked at some of these candles that are showing us that this thing is probably going downwards. Starting from this place right here, it started from here. And even if you look at it in 15 minutes version, so you see in 30 minutes we have fewer candles, in 15 minutes we have more candles, because each of these is 15 minutes, 15 minutes. Even if you look at this 15-minute time frame, you will notice that the downside or the downtrend started from here, and we didn't take a look at that when we are placing this order. So let's first close this order too before we go to the trade tab and close it before it goes too further with more losses on your side. So I'll just try to place, but this, by the way, this is not the correct way to place. If you're placing those orders, you want to look at what you call the stop loss and take profit. Otherwise, you would lose all your money in a very small period. Let's first go back to 1 minute, and in this example, I'm just going to place a sell order and leave it to run. But I think that's it for today's video. Maybe in the next video I'll show you how to download the mobile app and how to use that. If you have questions, leave them in the comments. If you find this content helpful, be sure to leave a like and leave some comments. Share the video with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. You can use my affiliate link of AvaTrade down below in the video description. And I hope to see you in the next video. Happy trading. Alright, so if you are still around, I think we are going to profits very soon, because we placed a sell right here and now we are going downwards. So as a bonus, I will show you guys how to set the stop loss and take profit. So you notice we had placed an order here, but we got out of it, and that was a mistake, because if we had waited, notice it would have come back up to this side. But we got out and then we placed a buy order, and then that was our two mistakes. Now since we have waited from here, we have gotten this candle up here, then we got this candle up here, but then we have gotten this huge candle bringing us to profit, and now we are from the minus, we are heading to a plus. You notice that we're heading to plus. Yeah, so that's how you actually do the actual trading. And then you will have to set from here, you have to calculate using the position size calculator. Place like a stop loss, whereby if this thing goes up and passes through a specific level, the stop loss will stop the losses. But you also have sometimes to set, in most cases you also have to set what we call the take profit. That means right now we are in profit, a small profit is getting calculated. Now that means you have to set a specific place or a specific time, or let's say how much you want to make from this trade, and when it reaches there, when this candle goes there, it will just automatically close with your profit. That's the take profit. So take profit and stop loss, that's what it means. But I think you have now idea of placing orders and all that, and I think we should be taking it to the next level in the next couple of videos. Yeah, so right now we are using AvaTrade, but it's pretty much the same game, while using all the other options that we looked at, the best 10 brokers in that video, also on the blog post. So I'm just going to go to properties right now and remove the grid. Okay, and by the way, under properties, it's also where you can change the color of these candles. Some people have black and white candles. Anyways, we won't sit here for hours waiting for this to go into a huge profit, but I think you've gotten the idea, and I hope you found the video helpful. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you in the next one.